Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Eye of the Dead, everyone. Can you freaking believe it? Let's see what it looks like. I'm wearing a maximum healing set just to play around with it. Eye of the Dead, we're going to proc it. We're going to look at our rejuves and see how much they are. Let's go. There it is. What are the numbers? 289 regrowth, 633 rejuve. OM goodness. And then look, as Eye of the Dead is running out, 6 seconds left, I could throw another rejuve on someone at the very end, and it's going to keep going at that 633 rate while the trinket is coming back. So, excuse me. So the trinket's coming back. It's got a minute 20 left. Now my rejuve's gone. I only have to wait a minute 20 till the next set of heals can go out with the trinket. And while I'm waiting, it's still providing 70 healing. Insanity. Now, one thing I was doing was I was swapping Wushalays back on for trash and some boss fights, and even sometimes going Idol of Health to get the extra heal during Wushalays, while I waited for Eye of the Dead. Because Eye of the Dead essentially here is acting like my Rejuve used to, which is just providing some healing for the Wushalays. And on certain boss fights where there's guaranteed damage that's going to go out and I need to heal it quickly because everyone's healing it, Wushale is the play. Perfect example, a Nubarak. When he punts everyone in the air, that's the only real damage in the phase that's not on the tanks. You need to heal those people quick. You use Wushale's Charm. But at the start of the fight, I'm double hotting each tank with Eye of the Mother Flippin' Dead. I'm so excited, guys. I haven't got a chance to play with it yet. I didn't get it until after the raid. So I'm so excited. I'll report back after next raid probably. Man, I hope I get some parcels with it too, but I'm so happy. I will say, if you get this item, set up weak auras. Like I have a weak aura that will appear just above my raid frames up here. So here, I'll pop it real quick. And this is right above the raid frames because I'm looking at the raid frames up here and I'll see how much time's left instead of having to look over top right. But here's the Wushalays. Let's see how much damage it is. We'll use some of our procs. Just curious, 6288. I've seen as high as 6900 with Eye of the Dead, but I don't think it's a good idea to use Eye of the Dead with Wushalays at the same time because it's only 5 heals that get the benefit. But it's plus 2,000 healing, but the benefit from using a rejuve, especially if you wear let me switch over. If you wear full tier 2, like I will 100% use this on trash. If you wear full tier 2 and put the rejuve up, you get the extra tick. And if you're doing that instead of blowing all your charges in Eye of the Dead, it's really strong. So I think the optimal way to use this trinket, like forgetting specific boss scenarios like I was talking about in Nubarak, let's talk about just like if you were to run into a boss with full tier 2. The way I would play this is I would pop Eye of the Dead. I would then regrowth and rejuve each tank. Maybe at like a certain number of seconds. You can figure it out, 1.5 per cast, right? You can figure out when you want to start pre-hotting these people. But if you get the double hot on each of them, that's 300 health per second each. That's going to last those first 15 seconds of the fight. Then what you can do, because you've only used 3 regrowths, if there's 3 tanks, you still have 2 charges left on Eye of the Dead. So you could do a Swiftman. You can reapply your rejuves as they're falling off. Do maybe a Nature Swiftness heal with the benefit of Eye of the Dead. And then right as the rejuves are going to fall off at the end of the trinket, reapply them, and you still have 1 more charge if you want to do like a Swiftmend or something, or if you want a hard cast. It's so good. I'm so grateful I got it. There's a whole backstory to how I got it, and maybe one day I'll tell that full story. But basically, somebody gave it to me despite them winning it, and I'm so grateful, man. I'm so great. I don't know how I'm gonna pay them back. They didn't even want anything. I'll figure it out. But maybe in Kara, I'll win something and give it to them. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so excited. But yeah, now it's like a challenge of like, what's the best use of the trinket, and I'm just so excited to dive into it and discover something new about this game that until this year you couldn't have done with a druid. And who knows? Maybe we'll never have another anniversary like this with this set of rules. Anyway, guys, I'll let you know how it goes. Good luck and have fun.